Hello, so I wanted to give you my take on coming soon listings. It's been a popular topic in our industry lately. Hello, my name is John from the Ternullo team at Leading Edge Real Estate. Our trade organization, the National Association of Realtors, recently voted to essentially ban coming soon listings outside of MLS. So what is a coming soon listing? A coming soon listing is when an agent advertises a property, say on Facebook, Instagram, other social media channels, an email blast, or even by simply putting a sign out in the yard before going on to MLS. Now we know MLS is where a seller receives full market exposure, and at the end of the day, it's a numbers game. The more eyeballs on a home, the better shot that seller has of getting top dollar. Now, coming soon listing has its differences from a non-MLS listing. A non-MLS listing is when a seller decides not to go onto MLS, and usually for privacy reasons. Say, for example, celebrities. Chances are, if they don't want their home on MLS, they also don't want their home splattered throughout Facebook or a sign on the yard, again, for privacy reasons. Now, this market has shifted a little bit this year. However, we've been in a strong seller's market. Many homes would sell for way over asking and receive multiple offers, and many homes got snagged up quick. So like other listing agents, many times we would list our properties as a coming soon, usually a week before going onto the market, to make sure our sellers did get full market exposure and received top dollar. We wanted to make sure there was a little bit of momentum before going on to MLS and that their home wouldn't get snagged up before everyone got a chance to see it. Unfortunately for many sellers during this time, some listing agents used the coming soon for the opposite reasons. What they would do is that they would list a property as a coming soon, and when a potential home buyer wanted to see it, the listing agent would ask if they were working with an agent or not. And if they were working with an agent, many times that potential home buyer would get stonewalled and would be denied access into the home. But if they weren't working with an agent, that listing agent would then show the property in hopes of double-siding their commission, making more money for themselves, and unfortunately at the cost of the seller accepting tens of thousands less than what the market would have bared should they have hit the open market, and got multiple offers. Now, today, unfortunately, there are firms and some agents that are using the coming soon as, in ways that are still not so great for the sellers. Over the past decade, it's been an online race to see who could get to the potential home buyer first. Zillow has done a great job of creating an attractive website with tons of information that's user-friendly. So they've been attracting home buyers for a while now and then selling them off as leads to real estate agents. Now, since then, many other websites and firms have been able to duplicate and replicate Zillow's website. However, they're all offering the same information. They're all offering the homes on MLS. So none of them have a competitive advantage over any of them. And that's where coming soon comes into play. So what some firms are doing now, and some agents, they're suggesting to their clients that they should come onto the market as a coming soon months before going on to MLS. And it sounds appealing, their pitch sounds appealing as a potential home seller. Days on market don't add up. You don't have to get your home prepped for a Sunday open house. You can test out your price. And you can always go onto the market later. What they're not telling you is their pitch to potential home buyers. In their pitch, what they're saying is, hey, come work with us, come log on to our website, and we can show you our exclusive list of properties that are not onto MLS. And we can give you access to these homes that the public doesn't have access to, so therefore you could avoid competition and essentially save thousands. Now, we haven't met a home seller yet that wants to sell their property for way under market value. So my message is this, that if you are considering a move in the suburbs north of Boston and someone is suggesting that you go onto the market as a coming soon for a prolonged period of time, I would suggest that they may not have your best interest at heart. So if you are considering a move in the suburbs north of Boston and want more information, Give us a call at 617-275-3379, and be sure to check out our website at ternullorealestate.com.